Hello, it is Monday and it's a new weekly reading vlog. So my plans have changed slightly dramatically. Today, instead of getting home from work and doing all my editing stuff, I'm going to Motherwell to look at some go-karts. And by go-karts, I mean cars. And by go-karts and cars, I mean automatic cars, because my knee is so resolutely fucked that just driving to work, and when I tell you, my work is so close that a normal person could walk it, I can start a song, I can press play on a song, pick a song, press play on a song in my driveway, and it will just be ending or still be playing by the time I get to work, even if there's like a bit of traffic. So like, my work is very, very close. If there wasn't a hill in the way or houses, I would be able to see my work from my house. So like, my work is that close to my house. When I tell you the pain in my knee was unbearable getting to work today, because it's my clutch leg, it's my left leg, my left knee is completely in my hip, but my knee especially. We are at the point where I really need to seriously consider getting an automatic car. So, I messaged my mum and I was like, "Are you busy?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Do you want to come to Motherwell with me to look at cars?" Because Kay is working. I'm blurry. Kay is working. She's first day at a job, and I don't want to go down to Motherwell alone. Hi there. So my mum is going to come with me to Motherwell to look at cars. It just so happens to be that when I was looking online at the Petervardy in Motherwell, there were 4 cars that happened to be there that I liked. Like, I pulled up, like, I think 5 cars, and there was 4 of them that happened to be at that place, and one that was in Edinburgh that I liked. And so we are going down to have a look and have a test drive of the cars. So here's hoping. He's just going huffing and puffing. Here's hoping that things go well. They might not be suitable, but they're cars that I like. And they're automatic, and they are within, I hope, my price range. So wish me luck, guys. By the time you see this, it will already be too late. So, but yeah, send like retrospective good vibes for me. Hello, it is Thursday. I can't remember the last time I vlogged, but I feel like it's been a little while. So I ended up getting a new car. I will try and show you it later without showing you the reg or anything, safety and everything. But I got a new car. So I swapped in the Mocha and I got a Ford Kuga. I have wanted a Ford Kuga for a while. It is my dream affordable car. So I have my dream car, which is my unattainable car, because I'm never going to get it unless I win the lottery. And I'm never going to get it because I'd never drive it anyway, which is the Camaro. You know, the one that Bumblebee is in Transformers. I'm never going to be able to afford one of them unless I win the lottery. And even then, I wouldn't drive it, because who just drives around in a Camaro? In rural areas. And it would have to be yellow with a black stripe. It would have to be a B. Of course it would have to be a B. But in the affordable realm of cars, I've for some reason just always loved the Ford Kuga. So I've got myself a Ford Kuga. And my hand was kind of forced, or my leg was kind of forced, because I have completely buggered my leg. My left leg is completely wrecked. My knee has gone completely. We got back from holiday, and on Monday I drove to work, and it's a 3-minute drive, and the pain in my leg was unreal. The pain in my knee, I didn't think I was going to make it to work. So that was the final straw. I knew I needed to get an automatic car. Luckily, my car is paid off, so I could use it for trade-in. And I just got myself a used car. I'm not paying ridiculous amounts of money for a brand new car that's going to lose the majority of its value within the first year. I'm not about that. So I found a few used cars, automatic cars that I liked down in Motherwell, and me and my mum went down on Monday to have a look at them, and yeah, 2 of them were already sold by the time I got there, even though I only found them on Monday. Like, within a couple of hours, they were signing the paperwork when I got there. So yeah, 2 of them were sold. One of them was a Mitsubishi, and I did not like that. Like, I liked the car, I really liked the car, and then I test drove it, and it drove like a washing machine on a spin cycle. It was horrendous. I hate it. It was making funny noises. Like, the fans were making funny noises. The indicator was trying to have a rave. It was not the car for me. I felt car sick driving that car. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And then came the Kuga. I love everything about this Kuga. I loved everything. Everything about this Kuga I absolutely adored, other than the fact that it's a diesel. And I was trying to move away from diesel, but it is, because of the year of the car, and the type of engine and stuff like that, it is an LEZ, like, qualifying car. I can't think of the right word to say it, but like, it's LEZ compliant. So it's like an LEZ compliant car, so its emissions are still quite low. Like, it's still, like, as environmentally friendly as you can get with a diesel car. So I don't feel as bad about it. And the more I learn about electric vehicles, the less I want one. Like, yeah, it's all fine and good, they don't give off emissions, but do you know how bad mining for the batteries is, and how bad the disposal of the batteries is? That is worse, I think, than the emissions that cars give off. Especially with diesels, because you've got the catalytic converter in a diesel car, the emissions from diesel, once they come out the catalytic converter, aren't actually that bad. I would argue better than petrol, but diesel in itself is not as good. Like, it's a whole thing. So yeah, I ended up getting a diesel car, which wasn't my preference, but if that's the only thing that I hated about the car, I loved everything else. I love this car. It's blue, it's beautiful, it's just so, I love it so much. So I'm very, very happy. I drove it back from Motherwell, which was like an hour and a half drive, 2 hours. I was closer to 2 hours because I got lost, even though I was following the sat nav, because your girl can't follow directions. I got lost. Not even just once. I didn't go the wrong way once. I didn't go the wrong way twice. Thrice she went the wrong way and ended up having to get rerouted. Thrice she went the wrong way, even following a sat nav. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We were fine. But yeah, so I did get some reading in last night as well. This week has been exhausting, I tell you, because we've had to go to Motherwell twice. Once on Monday to go see the cars, and then once yesterday to go pick up the car. And I have gotten some reading in, so I'm now 230 pages into the toll. That's a goodly chunk. I'm 400 pages from the end, 401 pages from the end. Like, I have 401 pages left, so I think I'm going to get that done at least by the end of the weekend. I'm not making any promises. Like I say, it's been an exhausting week. I'm still enjoying it. I'm not kind of sure where we're going. I'm reading in fits and starts, which is never the best way for me to read things, but we're building up to something here. Like, there's a lot going on, and I'm just not sure where we're going with this. It's kind of losing me a little bit from Thunderhead, but I'm trusting the process. I am trusting the process. I'm trusting you, Neil Schusterman. Like, I'm trusting you with my life here. Like, let's see where we go with this. I don't know what else has happened over the past couple of days. Just really gotten the car. That's about it. Like, that's taken up my entire life. Kay started a new job. She seems to be enjoying it. She's had so much more energy. She's been doing stuff. Like, she's been clearing out the garden because we are getting chickens. Don't ask. I've been asking for chickens for so long. And now there's a situation where chickens need rescuing, like, quickly need rescuing, and we have the space that chickens can go in, which is why I've been asking for chickens. And so now the chickens are coming to us for rescue. But just, yeah, there's chickens incoming, hopefully. All going well. If they can hang on a little bit longer. So Kay's been cleaning out the garden. She took my roof bars off of me so I can get them put on the new car. Need to get them put on the roof car, but there's no rush. Like, I don't need to put my roof box on for anything, so the roof bars can wait. Yeah, it's been good. I'm sitting on a chair, obviously. I felt like we needed a change from like me sitting over there. Hamish has been hamishing. I don't know. This feels like it needs an update. But yeah, I am going to go upstairs after I have something to eat because I'm very hungry right now. I've got the oven on to heat up. I'm going to get some waffles on. And I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to film 2 videos for the next 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. Sorry. My joints lock and then they unlock. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to film 2 videos and get at least one of them edited to go up tomorrow, and then next week's video as well, get it done, because I have both of them planned. I just need to actually do the filming. But like yesterday, obviously I drove like 3-4 hour round trip, so I was not for doing that. I didn't get back until like 9 o'clock at night, and me and my mum left after I finished work at 2 o'clock. We didn't leave until like 3 o'clock, but like the point still stands. I didn't get home until close to 10 o'clock. Yeah. My Arcadia has been flaring up, which is great. It's fantastic. Is there anything else to update you on? I don't think there's anything else to update you on. If there is, I will pop back in. But yeah, at this point, the reading is going. The food needs to go in the oven. I'm going to film. I got a new car. I'm so excited about the new car. I love the new car so much. I really love the new car so much. You have no idea. And the way they pushed this through, I inquired about it on Monday. I test drove it on Monday. I drove out of the lot on Wednesday. Like, Peter Vardy Cars and Motherwell made sure I got that car. Like, they made sure that car was coming home with me on Wednesday. Like, when the guy looked at my license, he was like, you came all the way from there. Like, I'm not going to tell you where I live, but like, he was like, you came all the way from blank. And I was like, mm-hmm. And he was like, wow, you mean business? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I need a new car. Like, and he was like, I'm going to sort you out. I was like, excellent. And Liam sorted me out. He absolutely sorted me out. Liam at Peter Vardy Cars sorted me out with this bloody car. Honestly, he has been working his little bottle to get me this car. To make sure, because like, my emails, like the stuff he's been trying to email to me just hasn't been coming through. So it's been like trying to get the stuff to come through to my emails, just been a total nightmare. And getting my phone would not let me sign stuff. Like, it wouldn't let me like do this anyway, but we got it done. He's taking care of the rest of the stuff. It's great. It's done. He even let me walk out there without it actually being paid, because the phone wouldn't let me do the thing, and he was like, it's fine. I'll get it sorted tomorrow. Just go. He's like, I'm not going to hold the car hostage. Just off you go. So yeah, I've signed it all off now. It's all done. It's all okayed. They've got the money now. It's fine. We're all good. But yeah, I honestly can't thank him enough. I love the car so much, and I'm so excited. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. If it does, obviously I'm going to be on to them, but hopefully that's just it. Like, just sorted, and I've got my new car, and I'm so happy. But yeah, I'm going to go put my food in the oven, because I'm hungry. Hello, it's Thursday. Later on Thursday. I think I've already spoken to you today. I go from like not vlogging at all to vlogging like twice in a day. As you can hear, my computer is back to fighting for its life. I've been filming, hence why I'm up here. I've been editing and posting videos. I filmed 2 videos today. 2 videos. And I've edited one, and it is uploaded to YouTube, and the other one can wait and get its editing done another day, because that's for next week, so we're good. All I need to do is film my August TBR, but for that I need to get prompt for the readathon that is going on next month, but that's not been announced yet, so I'm not telling you what it is. I don't think it's been announced yet. Well, if it has, then you know what it is already. If it hasn't, then I'm not spoiling it for you, so yeah, so I have also organised my TBR cart. into sections, so it's now sitting, it's really nice, I'll turn you around and show you. So it's sitting, look how neat and tidy it is. So so basically like it goes from oldest to newest on the TBR cart now. So it's basically in 2 sections, kind of. So like I've got like 4 books that were on my TBR pre 2023, and then it's kind of half and half, 2023 and 2024. So I'm gonna turn this off. Surely the fan stopped. Yeah, that was just my cooling fan. Yeah, but I just need to put these books onto it because these 2 have just come up from upstairs, and this one I pulled off because I was like, oh, I might want to read that this month. So yeah, but my TBR for this month is still quite lengthy, so I will wait and see if I want to add it to the TBR. I also need to, while I'm here, thanks for reminding me, I need to pause my Audible subscription because it is, I've not been using it, and I just there's no point in me constantly spending money if I'm not using it. I don't think I can pause it. I think I paused it too recently. Right, well, I've got 3 credits to use. If you have any suggestions on what I can use my credits for, that would be... Ooh, I forgot I had the Andy Serkis versions of Lord of the Rings. That would be a good one. I didn't like the Lord of the Rings. I know, that's dangerous. I didn't like the Lord of the Rings when I read it. Controversial, I know. But I feel like I listened to the audio and it was it put me to sleep. But I feel like Andy Serkis would do a good job.
For a long while. It was almost a year later when I went on and so came to Lothlorien and the Great River late in 1941. In the next year, I wrote the first drafts of the matter that now stands as Book 3.
Oh, that's the fucking... So yeah, I could get that. I will say, I do already have... what's it called? I do already have Project Hail Mary. I've listened to Project Hail Mary already. I actually quite like listening to non-fictions. And I'm scrolling through the things. The things. I do quite like listening to non-fictions. I think that's why I pulled Other Lands aside. This might be nice to listen to, because non-fictions can be quite dense. So it can be quite nice to immersion listen to non-fictions. So that could be something that I use my credits for. This is the thing as well. This is the thing about non-fictions, is they're so deceptive. Like, look at this. This section at the end, this is all references. This is a reference list and an index. Look at that. That is a reference list and an index. But yeah, that's what's deceptive about non-fictions, is a lot of it is like indices. Let me know if there's anything you think I should purchase with a credit on Audible, because I would like to get rid of Audible, but I paused it before because I had credits left, and now it's unpaused. I've still got credits, and now I'm just adding credits. And I've gone off. That's why, again, that's another reason why I use it for non-fictions, because I've gone off audiobooks. Like, I don't get the same... Project Hail Mary was an excellent audiobook. That genuinely was an excellent audiobook. But like I generally can't. I don't listen very well to audiobooks. Like it doesn't go in properly, whereas non-fictions tend to be quite good to like go in. Does that make sense? Like when I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm not paying attention. Like more recently, I've just been struggling with audiobooks. I'm just like, my brain will just like wander off. But if I'm listening to a non-fiction, it's more like listening to a podcast. And I can focus on it better, whereas I don't know. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, Rhapsodic's on there. I do like The Bargainer, but I've read the Bargainer series, so yeah. I might have a look and see if any of my non-fictions are on there and get through some of them. Or I might just do The Lord of the Rings, because there's 3 books and I've got 3 credits, and that'll use my credits, and then that'll be them sorted and I can cancel my subscription. This update turned into something that I was not expecting. I cannot even remember what I was going to tell you, but I think I just watched a vlog from somewhere that wasn't my chair. I'm going to go downstairs now and turn off the lights there. Hey, who turned off the lights? That's a Doctor Who reference. I'm going to go downstairs and read more of The Toll. Hello, it's Friday. It is the weekend. It is late. It's 11:30 at night and I am getting ready to go to bed. I've just been sitting reading. I am now 358 pages into The Toll. I am more than halfway now, and I can't decide if I am enjoying myself or not anymore. Like, where are we going with this, Neil? What's happening? What's going on? This last bit, this is so much setup. We are going between so many points of view. Like, at least I counted at least maybe 6 or 7 POVs that I've been hopping between in 3 different scenarios over the course of, I think, 3 years. But they're not years. Like, they're not, like, it's not in numbers, it's in animals. So there's the year of, like, the year of the ibex, the year of the cobra, the year of, but it's like animals, and I'm like, I don't know, you're gonna have to give me years, otherwise I don't know what timeline we're in. Like, I can kind of get it from context clues as I get in it, but like, it takes me a while, and that's where things start to, like, see when it's like in the 4th age of the I'm like, no, just give me years that I understand numbers, that's it. Like, for years, just give me years, it's fine. So yeah, I'm struggling a bit with that. It's losing me with that. Like, it's making it harder for me to understand when we're jumping between 3 different, so there's 3 different locations, I'll say, like 3 different scenarios or locations, around 6 or 7 different POVs, and then 3 different years within that as well. And my wee brain is struggling to keep up. So I'm like, right, what's going on? What's happening? Where are we? What's happening? But we're starting to, like, we're out of the setup. We're now, I think we're now moving just straight forward. Like, we're just going, like, forward. We're just going, like, right, we have got the setup. Now we know what's happened to everybody. We're caught up. We're now just in the projection. We're now just in the, like, action forward. Like, we're all moving towards the same goal, sort of, like, type section of the book. So I think we're good. So if we continue on the trajectory we're on, I think we might be good. I want to know what's happening. like I say, there's three scenarios I've grouped together, and I want to know what's going on with one of them, and we've not been there for a while. We have not been there for a while, and I want to go back there. I don't think we're going back there for a while. My theory is, so we're not going there to the next part, so I need to wait another, 140 pages. I need to wait another 140 pages before I find out what's happening in the place I want to find it. And my assumption is that I need to wait on the other, so like group A, so there's like group, in my head, there's like group A, or group 1, who are the ones I want to find out about, say. There's group 2, there's group 3, and there's group 3A and 3B, say. Right, so I'm not spoiling it for you. And I feel like we're waiting on groups 2, 3A and 3B all coming together to find their way to get to group 1, and however way that works, we need them all to be in the same place, is my theory. We need them all to get to group 1, because group 1 can't leave where they are. I feel like we need to be with group 1. Like, I feel like group 1 is where the action needs to be. Like, that's where we need to be. So I feel like we need to get groups 2, 3A and 3B to get, because 3A and B used to be like, I used to consider them one group, and then they've been drifting further apart, which is why I've split them into 3A and 3B. But I think we all need to find our way towards group 1. Like, I feel like the action needs to move everybody towards group 1. Like, we all need to be together. And that's what I feel like the next 100 whatever it was pages, 130 pages, because I'm on page 159 and it's page 490, is where the characters from group 1 are next on the chapter. So I think, unless I've missed somewhere, but like, I feel like the point is, I feel like we're in the process of getting, my assumption anyway, is that we're in the process of getting like groups 2, 3A and 3B, getting the information to get to group 1, because like, they don't know they need to get to group 1. Again, I'm just assuming, for me, my next move, if I was writing this book, would be to get them to group 1. Because group 1 need their help. I assume. And that to me, my theory is that group 1 need their help. So we need to find a way to get them to group 1. They don't all need to go to group 1. Like, group 2 can go to group 1. But group 3A definitely need to go. I think group 3A are definitely getting pushed towards going to group 1. And I think group 2 definitely needs to go. But then I think group 3B needs to find... so I think they all need to go to group 1. But what is going... I'm too, like that, the overlay of the woman, the thing with the woman, and she's doing the thing, and they've got, like, all the math things around her. That's where I am. Or, like, the guy with all the threads. That's where I am right now. So I'm just... There is nothing coherent going on. I don't want to spoil it for everybody who's not read it. But people need to get places in my head, right? The people that I think need to go the places need to get the places. And... it needs to... but I'll read more of that tomorrow. I feel like I'm slogging through this book, but I know it's nothing to do with this book and more to do with the fact that I've had no time to read this week because I have been driving for like several hours every day to get down. Well, not every day, but like I've been doing so much to get this new car. So, by the way, this new car, I'm absolutely loving this new car. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I've still not showed you it, and I'm sorry, but I love this new car. so much. Love and life. Also, got book mail. Not very happy about the book mail, but we will persevere. So I got Need Me by Tessa Bailey. I already have Chase Me and Make Me. I got this from Abe Books, which is like a second-hand bookseller, like online thing. And it said it was very good. It was like £3.49, including postage, and it was on like, it said very good. It has a crease, I don't know if you can see that. It has creases on the, like quite significant creases on the, that's not very good. That's not very good. I would put that as good. Like, I wouldn't have bought that. Even for £3. Considering you can get books in the works for £5 that are brand new, I wouldn't have paid. I mean, the actual book itself was like £2. Like, I'm just trying to remind myself that it was only like £2 for the book. But like, I don't crease. Like, I've been reading The Toll, and it, like, that is in better condition than, I don't even know if you can see that, but like, I will try and, I don't even know if you can see that properly, but like, I've been reading, I'm over halfway through this, and this is in better condition than this book. And while this is more floppy, like, just don't say it's in very good condition when it's not in very good condition. Like, I can read these books without cracking the spine, and you're telling me this is supposed to be in very good condition, so now it's going to look crap on my shelves next to its two other ones which are brand new, so, and unread, so fantastic. But it's fine. It's a second hand book. This is the first world, the most first world of first world problems, like, you know. But you can't get, I couldn't find a copy of just that book. Like, they come in like a box set of all three of them, and I only needed that one book, and I could only find 2 copies of it second hand, and that's the one I chose, and it's come with a cracked spine. And I know it's ridiculous because it's again, it's the first world of first world problems, but I don't crack my book spines, and it just bothers me. Anyway, tomorrow hopefully I don't think I'll finish The Toll. Like, even this bothers me. Like, I caught this on something, and like, I've bent the corner, and that bothers me a lot. But what are you gonna do? You know, at least I don't see that. Like, you see the spine. Anyway, I'm just being really pedantic about it. I'm gonna go to bed and hope that I don't wake up again at 5 o'clock in the morning with severe pain in my legs. That would be nice, to not wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning with severe pain. I've been hydrating more today to try and stop that. I've had a butt ton of salt. I think it's all the driving that's been doing it. So yeah, here's hoping, and I will speak to you tomorrow. This is not my library behind me. My day may have taken a swerve. I might be in Aberdeen at Tori's with Vicky and Bobby.
Just possibly.
Maybe. Just maybe. I was planning on going to Dundee, and Tori was like, "Well, if you're going to Dundee,
just continue.
Just come up to Aberdeen." And I was like, and then Waggis was mentioned, and so now I'm in Aberdeen.
This is how it works. We can always get Andy with a mention of Waggis.
Kay's going to be gardening all day. I was only planning on sitting reading The Toll, which, funnily enough, is right there. So I'm here instead. I'm still going to go put my phone into CEX, my old phone into CEX. I just won't get any editing done, which is fine because it's still next week's video. I've got plenty of time to edit it. And
Waggis.
I get Waggis.
And you get us.
I'm just going to make my go-to waterstones.
No.
We're gonna go book shopping. See if I see another edition of The Secret Garden in the Socks Fam. I swear down. I'm gonna end you three.
It's like a target.
I know.
Hit it now.
Every time I go into that Oxfam, there's an edition of The Secret Garden. It's a problem. So, yeah, they're just taking a slight curveball. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Even though I look slightly mad with this,
Sorry, the downlighting's
the
not best.
downlighting. It's like, you need to find the angle. It's really... Anyway, I'll speak to you later. So our chickens are here. That's our temporary igloo. This is just one of them. The other two are around here in this corner that they really enjoy. They're in a wee bit of a sorry state. That's why we had to get them out of where they were. The bigger chickens were just henpecking them. Yeah. So this is the one that's in the best sort of shape. But this is going to be their home. This is kind of in progress. Casey's getting their water for them. Hamish is apprehensive yet excited, I think. Wee over here. Apprehensive yet excited. He's a squeaky boy.
Alright. That's yes.
They told me he's to be a livestock guardian dog. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
What? What's that? But you can hear the pigeons.
There we go. Actually, no idea how it's just
You
gonna...
hear it clucking in there.
Oh, there we go.
They're very quiet when they cluck.
Yeah.
Oh! That one was having a scratch there. I thought it was stuck on something for a second. Oh, they're quite content. The lady that brought them said she's never seen them really quite so content.
That one's got a crop that's so full. I mean, you can see the crop just because there's no feathers there. But
Oh!
What?
It's got rained on.
I mean, I think it's just residue.
Yeah, by the tree. Oh, Hamish. It's the chickens. Look, the chickens.
There's some water here. Okay.
You're not allowed in. Oh, that one's like, what's that? What's that noise? It's the digging in the corner again. What's that noise?
It's his favourite corner.
Yeah, I need to go get sawdust for them as well. Yeah, they've got some water. They're going to get some feed in that.
Yeah, because there's some just like...
There's some scattered about so they can get scatter fed, but that was just because we were waiting on the
things getting delivered.
things getting delivered, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got their igloo, we need to... They've got their igloo. We're going to get like a little cover up over here so they've got a shaded area, a bit more of a shaded area and a waterproof area. That's not the igloo.
I'm hoping that's a crop and it's not a tumour.
No, I think they would have noticed if there was something wrong with them before now.
They're not
Experts. Oh, there we go.
So
Case thrilled with the chickens. And I think somebody's getting jealous. Don't worry, you're still a baby. Eh? You're still a baby. Smacked on the head by more wardrobes. I am so tired. Yes, I am squint. And now I'm saying that, I realise that squint is only a word in Scotland. I did not know that. Squint is a Scots word. I did not know that. So there you go, there's a word in another language for you. I am bilingual. I speak Scots and I speak English. Oh dear. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm a tired girl today. I'm tired. Yeah, so it's only like, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. I'm exhausted. I got back from Aberdeen last night at like nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. No, can't even that late. Like, it was after 1 o'clock anyway, because when I set my thing in my phone, it was like, you're gonna get back for like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, cool. And then I sat yapping for 20 minutes. So, yeah. I did some damage that I'll tell you about in a second. But yeah, I'm also coming to close off the vlog. I've not done any reading today. I didn't do any reading yesterday. But I did add books to my TBR. I added lots of books to my TBR. And, guys, my TBR is now at 80. 80 books. 80 books. And also, my 1,000 book library dream is that much closer. I'm now 108 books away from it. However, there are books I need to unhaul. I need to go through and do an unhaul, but we shall see. I don't think that'll take it down too much. I suspect I will unhaul less than 20 books. But it'll still, you know. So, let me show you what I brought down from Aberdeen. First of all, this does not count towards my TBR technically. Technically, this does not count towards my numbers because this is Tori's. She's kindly letting me borrow it because we think I will want to read this next month after finishing the toll. So, because I'm not going to see Tori until next month, I will probably read this and then give it back to her when I see her next month. So, this does not go into my spreadsheet. I know that some people do add it to their spreadsheets. I think Tori and Vicky and Bobby add it to their spreadsheets if they borrow books. I don't. So this doesn't go onto my TBR technically, but I will be reading it hopefully next month. Gleanings is short stories from Scythedom. So I will probably read this next month after I've finished the toll, if I ever finish the toll at this point, because I am still, I suppose this is supposed to be a haul, not a book update. I'm still here. Like, this book is so annoying because I'm feeling negatively towards the book because I feel like the book is taking me forever. But it's not the book that's taking me forever. It's that I have so much going on that I'm taking forever to get through the book. Like, it's not the book, it's me. It's because I spent a day or multiple days driving down to Motherwell to get a new car and then spent days recovering from that. And then, like, today we had my niece's birthday and then we had the chickens. And, like, you know, we've spent days doing stuff. So, like, or I've been busy. So, like, I've not had a chance to actually sit down and read, or I've been in too much pain to sit down and read. So I've not, it's me. It's a me issue. It's not the book. Once I'm actually reading it, it's fine. But it feels like it's just taken so long to get. I want something, like, I'm going to have to pick up something that's really snappy after this because 600 and odd pages. Like, and I binge read Outlander, but this feels like a slog. I read 4 books in 8 days in the first 8 days of the week. 8 days of the week. The first 8 days is not the first time I've even said that. In the first 8 days of the month, I read 4 books, and it is now the 14th and I'm still reading The Toll. I started reading that on the 9th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's been 6 days that I've been reading The Toll. That's still an average of, what, I read 300 pages. 50 pages a day? So it's not bad. It's by no means bad. But it just feels like a slog after, like, getting through those books so rapidly. So I need to, like, retrain my brain. Anyway, yeah, so, you already saw me haul Need Me earlier. This is on loan, so this doesn't technically count. We went to Oxfam. Oh, right, okay. So yeah, we went to Oxfam again, because we always go to Oxfam. Love a good charity shop book place. And I saw this, and you might be saying, Annie, don't you have that book? Yes, I do. Yes, I already have this book in paperback. I got it from a blind date with a book at Toppings in Edinburgh, but this was £3 in a charity shop and it was signed. So for charity, I bought it because it's signed. It's got a signed book plate in it. I don't even know if I'm going to like this book. I'm just assuming at this point that I'm going to like this book. And if I don't like this book, it can go to someone who will like this book. And who might want to have a signed copy. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's £3 that goes, like £3. So I forgot to take the sticker off it. £3 going to charity. It's a win. That is a win-win in my eyes. I might have a signed copy of a book that I love. A charity gets £3 and gifted. Win-win. I also ended up getting this. Tori talked me into it just a little bit. It's Pirates by Celia Rees. Celia Rees wrote The Witch Child. I don't think it's The Witch Child. I think it's just Witch Child. Witch Child and Sorceress, which are a duology based on a real diary, like it's transcribed diary entries that were found in a town not far from Salem that got caught up in the witch trials. And oh my god, that is one of the books that got me into historical fiction. And it's not even historical fiction because it is entries from a real diary. Like, she's transcribed them from Old English into our English. And I cannot tell you how much I love that book. I mean, it's somebody's actual life. Like, Celia Rees has done an incredible job of transcribing it and making it more understandable for. So obviously it's fictionalized a bit to kind of help it be understandable. And then Sorceress, what she's done is she's dug in, because it ends very suddenly because she had to run basically. And Sorceress, Celia Rees wasn't happy with the ending, and so she dug in, and she's a historian, so she dug in and she was like, I need to find out what happened to this girl. And so she looked and dug in and looked for traces of her and followed those traces to see what happened to her, and then filled in a fictional story around her real life. So that is more of a fictionalized version of her real life. And oh my god, I love them so much. So this is Pirates. This is based on the real, I think this might be based on the real lives of female pirates in the Caribbean. Tori has read it previously when she was a teenager, but we are going to buddy read it again. The cover is a little bit ripped, and I'm just going to stick it back together because it's actually just like on the cover. But again, £3 in the charity shop. I think this was even maybe £2. I did take the sticker off of this. But like, this was again like couple of pounds in the charity shop. Worst case scenario, charity gets some money. Like, and look at the condition that it's in. Like, I was complaining about Need Me because I got it from a second-hand bookseller who said it was in very good condition. I got this in my charity shop and it's in perfect condition, apart from this little rip. And I'm not convinced that wasn't me when I picked it up by accident, if I'm being honest. And then, of course, we know the curse of this Oxfam. I'm not even kidding. What do you think I found in this Oxfam? What do you think I found in this Oxfam? Another edition of The Secret Garden. Every single time I go to this Oxfam, this one specific Oxfam shop in Aberdeen, I find a new edition of The Secret Garden. Every single time. So I now have this Vintage Classics edition of The Secret Garden. This is a beautiful cover. I'm really like, I have actually seen this. Tori and that were saying they haven't seen this edition before. I have seen this edition before, or I have seen these editions of books. So yes, so my editions of The Secret Garden are growing. So yeah, every time I apparently go to Aberdeen and go into that Oxfam, I'm bound to come out with a new edition of The Secret Garden. I just collect them now, apparently. And then we went into the works. We are in a little bit of a hump with Waterstones at the moment. So we, not the collective we of me, we as in like our group are in a collective hump with Waterstones, because they recently fired one of their one of the stores, or one of the upper management fired a bookseller because she, on her private book blog or private book socials, which she's had for longer than she's had this Waterstones job, by the way, they were very aware of it, said to a transphobe author that she was going to be getting rid of her personal copies of that author's works. Said she was going to gladly rip up those copies or destroy those copies that she had, her personal copies, on her shelves, which is more than she can do whatever she wants with her own books. But she got fired for that, which is, I'm pretty sure, illegal. Hopefully she's taken it to a tribunal. So yeah, Waterstones, just, apparently speaking up against transphobes is something that they don't allow their workers to do. Also, I really respect Juno Dawson. She has a book thing at Waterstones soon, and she is not cancelling it, and when she's there she is going to make a point of bringing up Tilly. I don't know if I said who it was, Tilly, I can't remember her handle, but she's going to bring up the fact that Tilly was fired because of being against a transphobe while she's at her event, just to be like, you've got me here speaking, you've asked me as a trans person to come to your store and do this talk for my books, and you fired one of your staff for being against a transphobe. What's with this double standard? So, love Jenna Dawson, can I just say. Great to meet her in person, just love her. Anyway, so yeah, we went to the works, and I kind of completely caved and bought That Kind of Guy, Thin Roads Forever, and In Your Dreams Holden Roads. I can read that right in. These are books, get them in the right order, 1, 3 and 4 in the Queen's Cove series. These are the only ones they had. They didn't have book 2, so I'll need to source book 2 from somewhere. This is Stephanie Archer's other series. Stephanie Archer wrote Behind the Net and The Fake Out, and The Wingman is coming out soon. I do have that on pre-order, and that's the one that makes me want to cry. So I really am so happy for Stephanie that she got picked up by a traditional publisher. She deserves it. She absolutely 100% deserves it. I love Behind the Net and The Fake Out. I love them so much. But I have the indie editions that are this much taller and this much wider, the big indie editions. And when I get my copy of The Wingman, it is not going to be the indie edition. It is going to be the trad published edition that's this size. So, and obviously these are trad published size editions, so they're not going to match. So I don't know what to do, because I love having the indie editions of those books. So I don't know whether to buy duplicates and keep my indie editions just for the I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I got these. And of course they were only again, £3 each. Or £3.50. £3 or £3.50. I took all these are all the stickers. But look at this. £3 for books. That's amazing these days. I also got At First Bite by Olivia Dade. This was one I wasn't quite sure on, but Tori also picked it up, and we are going to buddy read it. This is one I've heard about. There's this house that's between these two apartments, and she calls it the Spite House. I've heard of it, and it's blurbed by an author I really liked. Two authors that I really liked, Rosie Dannon and Kylie Scott. It's got a fat main character. Why not? Why not? I've heard of Olivia Dade. I've wanted to read Olivia Dade's works. My friends rate Olivia Dade highly, so why not? And then I saw Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I think this is actually one of the first ones I picked up in the works, to be perfectly honest. I just bought this on a 99p Kindle sale deal. I might have actually not bought it. I need to double check, but I thought I'd bought it on the 99p Kindle deal because, again, Abby Jimenez is one of the authors that I keep hearing about and hearing really good things about, but I've never read any of her work. And if you watch America's Got Talent, you will have seen Abby Jimenez because she has a dog called Trip. His full name is Trip Hazard. And he's the dog. He's like this little shih tzu thing, and he does all like the tricks and stuff, and he just like bounces off her foot and runs up her arms and stuff like that. He does all the tricks. And she has like other dogs that she trains them and stuff like that, but her and Trip were on America's Got Talent. And one of her other books has one of her dogs in it. I can't remember which one it is. But she has animals in all of her books because she loves her dogs. So I really have always wanted to read an Abby Jimenez book, and like I said, this one was on the 99p deal, and then I saw it for £3, and I was like, do you know what, this is a sign. It's been blurbed by Emily Henry, Beth O'Leary, Ali Hazelwood. Like, that just tells me that I needed to pick up. And then finally, on a total random sort of cover buy, was this, which is The Star and the Strange Moon. I'll be absolutely honest, I had absolutely no clue what this was, but it is so beautiful. It was £3 and it's by Constance Sayers, who wrote A Witch in Time, which is this blue one on the back here, and I loved A Witch in Time. Like, I absolutely loved it when I read it, so I was like, I want to pick up another Constance Sayers book. I've never seen this before, like anywhere, online, on shops. I've never ever seen or heard of this book before, so I wanted to give another Constance Sayers book a go. So I grabbed it when it was only £3 or £3.50. Like, I got all the books I got in the works didn't even come to £20. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books for less than £20. What? How? So yes, that is the damage that I did when I was in Aberdeen. This is what happens when I go out with these lot. They're bad examples. They make me buy stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to get up to my 1,000 book goal, so this has got me well on my way. Like I said, I need to do a run haul, but I don't think that's going to do too much damage. I do think that I'm going to reduce it down by less than 20 books. I do have some books in mind that I'm going to unhaul, but I am going to have like a proper look along all my shelves and pull out stuff that I'm just not feeling anymore. So we shall see. But yeah, let me know how you got on this week, and down in the comments. If there is a chicken emoji, let me see the chicken emojis down there for my new chickens. We are trying to come up with names for them. If we think of names, I will let you know probably in next week's vlog. I'm sorry again that I haven't shown you my new car. I just keep not being in a place where I can easily vlog and show you my car. It's just like when we parked in Aberdeen, it was really dark. It was like clouded over. We were in an inside car thing and it wasn't very well lit, which now I'm realising it, like that's like kind of creepy and dangerous, but oh well. But yeah, I am gonna go do something. It's I'm tired. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.